WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. And on tap tonight, it's the Washington Mystics going up against the Golden State Valkyries. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. Tip-off goes to Washington. And here's Iriafin. Austin. She's covered by Fagbenle. 11 feet out. Fagbenle with the rebound. And here's Golden State. And how about the journey of Temi Fagbenle? Was out of the WNBA from 2019 to 2023.
Played in Europe for those years, winning titles in 3 countries, Spain, Italy, and England. Came back to the United States with the Fever in 2024 and was selected by Golden State in the expansion draft.
Now here's Iriafin. Defense right on her. 2 points. That one goes in.
Making her living in the lane. Shakira Austin, good luck slowing her down.
Pass to Fagbenle. Outside Hayes. Thornton. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Citron. Now here's Iriafin. She's guarded by Billings. Shot by Iriafin, no good. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. Now Burton. Pass to Hayes. And here's Burton. 5 on the clock. There's the triple. And it's Austin with the rebound. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Fagbenle. Here's the teardrop. They get a hand on it.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Citron. She's guarded by Hayes. Here's Austin. Fagbenle with the rebound.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Pass to Burton. Here's Fagbenle. Now Hayes. Now Fagbenle. Guarded by Austin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fagbenle high post. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And it's good. 2 points.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Valkyries trail. Outside Hayes. To end the drought. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there. And apparently, neither did the defenders.
Pass to Citron. Now here's Iriafin. Outside Citron. There's the 3. And it's Billings with the rebound. And here's Golden State. Burton. Outside Billings. Pass to Hayes. Burton. Bangs home the trifecta.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And here's Citron. And here's Iriafin. She's guarded by Billings. Out to the wing. Outside Citron. Over Hayes. Sonia Citron missing again.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Pass to Fagbenle. Outside Hayes. Lets it go from deep. And it's Austin with the rebound. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Valkyries ahead, up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Valkyries, what do you guys think?
Things working out for them here so far in their first quarter.
Very few mistakes, and they have to be pleased with the way they've executed so far.
Good start.
Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Zandalasini. Here's Rupert. That misses, so no good on her first attempt of the night. Sheldon, guarded by Charles. Here's Dolson. Now Sutton. Puts up a 3. Comes out of the gate empty.
In the offseason, we had our first WNBA expansion draft since 2008.
Yeah, Golden State adding 11 players from other WNBA teams. I like what the Valkyries did. They got a mix of young, promising players, plus some solid veterans.
Now here's Angsler. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Dolson makes it off the glass.
Scoring inside, it's about a lot of things. To me, touch is most important. And Dolson knows how to get the ball in the hoop.
Pass to Rupert. Zandalasini. And here's Rupert. Here's Zandalasini. Hits it from 3-point range.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
Showing off her ability to be a stretch 5. Stephanie Dolson is more than capable of hitting from way downtown.
Now here's Charles. And here's Zandalasini. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Sheldon. The Mystics trailing. Pass to Dolson. Here's Clark. That one falls, coming off Stephanie Dolson's feed.
Moves well without the ball. Clark's pretty good at losing her defender and making them pay.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. So both teams making some changes here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now Burton. 6 to shoot. Shakira Austin with the block.
Well, her teammates, her coaches love it. Austin, big time rejection.
2 minutes.
Outside Citron. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in the first quarter, didn't shoot it well at all, but they didn't get discouraged. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Fag-Benley can't hit.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebounding stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yeah, they've battled to a standstill on the boards, but the game isn't over yet. We'll see who keeps up the energy.
Now here's Citron. Up top, Iriafen. First shot attempt, up again. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Those second chance points, they're just like bonus points if you can get them.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Back to Billings. To the paint, here's Hayes. Yes, and it's Billings picking up the assist.
The combination of touch and hops. Hayes has got both, and it makes her a threat down low.
Pass to Austin. Iriafen. She's guarded by Billings. And that one's good. Austin.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Now here's Fag-Benley. Count that one.
Putting up solid assist numbers out of the 2 position. Hayes, a good mover to the ball.
Screen by Citron. Fires from the wing. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mystics ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. You know, look at Dolson. What a contribution.
It's funny. It's not always the players you would expect that make the big plays. And so far here, she has stepped up in such a big way.
Yeah, the unsung hero, right? I mean, she's really been a difference maker so far, and it would not surprise me one bit if they look her way a little bit more to end this game.
Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Pass to Billings. Hayes. Here's Fag-Benley, guarded by Austin. It's Burton for the tie. She can't get that one to fall. Citron. She's guarded by Hayes. Right side, Citron. Down low. It's stolen by Fag-Benley. Here's Burton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, the D, they didn't even try to get back on the break.
Wouldn't have mattered, though, even if they did. No way anyone was beating her to the bucket there.
Now here's Iriafen. Out to the wing. Outside Citron. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over. Got a piece of it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Screen by Austin. Shot clock at 6. And it's Billings with the rebound. Golden State trailing here. Pass to Fagbenle. Side Hayes, now Thornton. Fagbenle, guarded by Austin. Fagbenle with it. Austin's there. Fagbenle can't hit. Thornton outside, and she drops in the layup off glass.
Her ability to put the ball on the floor, I think sometimes it catches the other team off guard. Thornton is an able dribbler.
Now a decade in this league, Kayla Thornton gives this team experience.
Flexibility, too. I mean, she's had different roles in the W from starter to bench scorer. But Thornton is a great example for younger players that your game and your role can consistently evolve.
Billings. Thornton outside. Tiffany Hayes for 3. Doesn't go that time. The Mystics leading. Scott. Offensive board. And that one's good. Austin.
Bustling her way in for the board. Austin using her instincts.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Hayes. Billings. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they keep allowing easy looks inside.
And the Mystics call time here. Here's the Mystics with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Shot clock at 5. Here's Golson. And another miss by Washington. Thornton left side for the lead. He can't hit that time. Pass to Sutton. Inside. Here's Iriafin. And too long on the shot. Here's the Valkyries with the ball. Trailing by 2. Now here is Hayes. Not a lot of room. For the tie. It's off. And we have just finished the third quarter and a tight game we've got. The Mystics on top, up by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from the break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Okay, fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. Sheldon outside. Angsler. Dolson with it. Pass to Angsler. Outside for Citron. The 3. The rebound by Rupert.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
It's Burton. Here's Rupert to tie it up. Sutton with the rebound. Now here's Dolson. Guarded closely.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Rupert to take the lead. Cans it from downtown.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Washington trailing. And here's Sutton. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. From about 10 feet out, now here's Dolson. Banked in off the glass.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
He's guarded by Angsler. Pass to Burton. From past the arc, and again, Golden State with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over. To the middle.
Is foul. Monique Billings. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team, Kiki Iriafen. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. She's off on the second.
Valkyrie's leading.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Pass to Hayes. 5 to shoot. And here's Burton. Hayes, defended by Citron. And it's Hayes missing.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Here's Iriafen. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Soft touch off the glass.
When it comes to these key moments, the big moments, Shakira Austin not shy at all.
Pass to Fagbenle. Here's Hayes, and it's Golden State, another one.
So mature mentally and emotionally. Hayes stays composed throughout the game.
Outside Citron. Here's Austin. Valkyries with the rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Down low. Here's Fagbenle. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
Inside. And there's the 3-second violation.
You should tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, they really hurt.
And they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
And they can't afford to let it get any slimmer.
It's good! Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over. Washington now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Austin. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Second
It's going to go on Temi Fagbenle.
At the line for the away team, Shakira Austin. 2 shots.
Shooting two.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And good on both.
They really have to have those free throws. It's down to a 1-possession lead.
And we can probably expect to see them slow it down now.
Yeah, burn some clock while they have the lead. Make it your friend. Get their number. Text them.
Now here's Fagbenle. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Billings on the wing. Citron grabs the miss. And here's Washington. To the paint. Here's Austin. The Mystics again can't hit. And they commit the intentional foul, and we'll see another one of those so that they can get into the penalty.
And that's just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to me, that's a good foul. Clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Valkyries, Tiffany Hayes. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw misses for her. We'll see if she can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Citron.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over. Prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Valkyries, Tiffany Hayes. 2 shots.
She drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time, and she really wanted that one. So it's the Valkyries taking a W in a close game.
That was a fun night of basketball and a fabulous finish as they waited until the very last moment to finally seal it.
And so many times we see these tight games won at home. That advantage, I think, played a factor here.
And that's a wrap, everyone.